check, check, check. 1, 2. What you gonna do? Look at my shoe. Yeah, I'm wearing blue. Yeah, I'm going true. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. This is Breezy LM, and today we are talking about the greatest rappers of all time. All right, man. Look, there's a lot of rappers right here. Okay, we're gonna go through all of them. Some of them whack, some of them dope, some of them kind of in the middle, some of them I don't know them niggas. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna go through them all and you see we got legend, amazing, great, decent, mediocre, couple good songs, pretty bad, they pure shit, I don't know. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, first one, Joe Budden, known as the podcast king right now. I guess in black culture for the most part, but man, Joe Budden, I'm gonna put him as great. Here's why. He's an amazing lyricist. He just had problems in the industry, you know what I'm saying? He had an album recently called Rage. It wasn't recent, but it was 2016. That ain't recent at all. That was like 8 years ago. But that was his most recent album. And that was a pretty dope album. I feel like it was very underrated. And you know, if you want to go back in Def Jam, Fight for New York days, or Walk With Me, or of course Pump It Up. You know, Pump It Up wasn't the type of music that, you know, he was more known for his mood music in the hip hop sphere, but like outside of everything, you know, he's known for Pump It Up. But other than that, he's a great lyricist, kept up with the best in Slaughterhouse. I'm gonna put him as great. He's becoming a legend in the podcast and media industry, but as a rapper, he's great. Wyclef Jean. Ooh, you know what? I love the Fugees. I wouldn't call him a great rapper. He does have some good songs though, but I'm gonna just say he's decent. Jay-Z. You know what? I used to say Jay-Z was overrated. Maybe still a little bit overrated. On the east side, he's king. You know, I'm from Texas. I'm from the south, so it's not as big, but I still consider him a legend. I would say he is the most successful rapper as far as just business and everything, and I highly respect him. Plus, his lyrics are top tier. A lot of his music is top tier. I'm not gonna say all of it, but a lot of it is top tier. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him legend status. Lil Uzi Vert. Man, that man is barely a rapper. He is more of a rock star, if anything. I fuck with a lot of his music, but I like a couple of his songs, but the rest is just not. It's just not rap. And this is the greatest rappers of all time. I can't put him up there. The rest is crap. He got a couple good songs though. 50 Cent, my nigga. 50 Cent. Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the best hip hop albums of all time. I'm just saying, like, that man is a legend. He's done so much for the industry, hip hop industry. He's not a huge lyricist, but he definitely knows how to make good music, and he definitely knows what music is gonna spread out. And if anything, he knows how to make money in this industry. So 50 Cent is a legend. Fat Joe. I like a lot of Fat Joe stuff, but I honestly don't. He's another one of those like East Coast stars that, you know, don't hear too much of him in the South, but he's pretty good. For me personally, I put him at decent average. Playboy Cardi. He's for the younger generation. I don't know too much of his shit. Whatever I heard, it just what? I don't know. It's not rap. This is greatest rappers. Okay? Big Pun. Little did we know every riddle to middleman who didn't do diddle. Boy, Big Pun is dope. Like I said, he would be a legend in a lot of eyes, Honestly, I did not hear a lot of his music. I'm gonna put him as, I think I should put him above Joe, so I'm gonna put him as amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna put him as amazing. He had a great flow, great speedy flow. I don't know how he was rapping that fast, getting all them words in. He was still clear. Diggle wiggle the biddle the chittle fiddle. Little did we know that. Oh, but he was getting it. He was getting it. So I'm gonna put him as amazing. Soulja Boy. See, now this is where it becomes a problem. Soulja Boy, I would consider a legend, cause he's done so much. He basically brought hip hop to the internet. Man, he's around my time when it became to all the dancing and shit like that. But then he just got in the wrong spirit, and he's just not a good rapper. He's a good artist, but he's not a good rapper. So I don't know where to put him. I guess if we going by greatest rapper, I want to go by song quality and not always what they've done for the industry. So I'm gonna go mediocre at best. He has more than a couple of good songs, I would say so. But I'm gonna put him mediocre at best. Yeah, y'all gotta put respect on Soulja Boy's name though. Like, he did do a lot of shit. He be exaggerating and he be scamming low key. He did a lot for rap, so I'm putting him mediocre at best. Lil Wayne, legend. Ain't even know what. Mixtape, crazy. Mixtapes, crazy. The Drop, crazy. The Carter, crazy. No Ceilings, crazy. That man has been rapping for so long and still going crazy. He had a moment where he kind of ran out of steam, where he was always talking about like pussy and I mean he always talk about pussy. Talking about all the shit puns and like come on, man. But he picked up steam. He took a little break, went skateboarding a little bit, tried a little bit of rock. I think he just needed a break. He got a break and then he came back hot. Like, the Carter 5, I wouldn't say it's his best album, but that may be some of his best rapping, like best lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So definitely legend. Can't nobody contest that. Jim Jones. Honestly, I don't know a lot about Jim Jones, but he did have a decent album. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I did like his El Capo album, and I think Wasted Talent was one of the best albums I've heard from him. But other than that, I haven't heard a lot. He's a good rapper. He's very respected. I respect him. I don't know if I would put him as great. So of course I'm putting him in front of. I think him and Fat Joe is kind of in the same ballpark. So yeah, decent average. So far this is what we got. I think it's looking good so far. Logic. He's kind of a cornball, but he can rap. But the fact that I don't have a lot of his music, I think his album Under Pressure was really good, but that was a long time ago. Oh man, so I really don't want to put him on the same part as Jim Jones and Fat Joe. I just feel like they've done more for hip hop than Logic has. So I'm putting him at a couple of good songs, but the rest is crap. I'm sorry, Logic. It's like, you can rap, but can you make good music at the same time? The greatest rappers of all time can do both. Like Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Lil Wayne so far. Fabulous. Nigga got bars for sure. Like, he is a great rapper. He makes good songs too. I think I would put him... I don't know if I would put him amazing. I may put him as great. Because he got some pop hits. He got some good mixtape hits. Whoever made this tier list, I don't know why they chose that photo. he looking crazy in that photo. I don't know why. He just look crazy to me. Everlast, don't know him. G-Rap, don't know him. Nipsey Hussle, all right. First of all, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is probably has some of the most hustle motivated music you could hear out there. Some of the most get up and get it type music, like I'm about it type shit, ambitious type shit, and I love that. I wouldn't say he's the greatest rapper, but he definitely makes a lot of music that will kind of get you up on your feet and like be like, okay, let's do this. We on. He's kind of like the coach in the halftime. That's like hyping up his team. Like I feel like he's always hyping up whoever's listening to him. So I'm gonna put him as great. I wouldn't say amazing, but he is great. I'm surprised I ain't put nobody in shit yet. Lil Dicky, shit. No, I'm playing. Lil Dicky's a good rapper. He's just pretty corny. If anything, I'm gonna put him at mediocre at best, cause he can rap. It's just his music ain't. Now Kanye, I mean, Kanye's a definite legend, just based off his first like 4 or 5 albums alone, and his contribution to hip hop as a whole. He's probably one of my favorite artists, but I have not been listening to him after, I think, Ye. Like, I really don't know his catalog after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So it's hard to put him at legend because, like, I know like half of his catalog, but his first half is so strong, and he's done so much for the industry. I feel like I gotta put him at legend. So he is at legend. Kanye West is at legend. Just talking about rap, all that other shit, I ain't even gonna get into that shit. The Kid Laroi is actually a dope artist. I wouldn't exactly put him as fully rap. He do kind of rap, but he mostly be singing. But he's dope. Why would he be on here though? Like, he's not really. I don't consider him a rapper. But I don't want to put him at mediocre or nothing like that. I'm gonna put him at decent average. There we go. XXXTentacion. I think for this generation, he is considered a legend. Honestly, I will put him as great. I think he did have a lot of impactful music, and he was rapping at a lot of parts. You know, he did like a lot of those rappers at their time where they would have like 1 or 2 songs that was actually like rap, like boom bap rap, but a lot of the times their music was more focused on like quality of sound and using their voice for as an instrument, you know, rather than just rapping. But I'm gonna put him as great. I think he had a lot of potential, and if he didn't lose his life so soon, I think he would have been a lot bigger. Like, he would have been probably would have been amazing. So rest in peace with that. Coolio, man, I only know like one song from Coolio, so how can I almost want to put him in don't know, because all I really know is Gangsta Paradise. I might sound very millennial-ish, but I don't know him that well. Meek Mill.
Hold on, wait a minute.
He can rap. I wouldn't put him as great either. He got a lot of hits, but just as rapping ability and contribution, I'm gonna still put him at decent. You know, The Dreams and Nightmares. He got a lot of good tracks. I really like. I like Dreams and Nightmares, Dream Chasers 3, DC 4. Actually, I feel like I like a little bit more music than I think, so I might put him as great. I'm gonna go ahead and put him as great. He's a dope artist. Not amazing, great. By the way, these are not by any means in a row, even if maybe some in a row. Some I just feel like might be in front of others, but I'm really not rating them in that way. 6ix9ine. Pretty bad. He wasn't a good artist at all. He had a couple of good tracks. Look, might as well put him here. He did have a couple of good songs, but the rest is bullshit. It is. Moving on. Megan Thee Stallion. You know what? She don't switch up her flow a lot, but the flow she has works for her a lot. And I think she's a really good rapper. Plus, she's H-Town based, so gotta be biased on that. So, Megan Thee Stallion, I wouldn't put her as amazing. I'll put her as great. So far, I got most artists in great. A few in legend, one in amazing. Nobody in shit yet. Nobody in shit, but they're coming. You see some of these YouTube rappers, they gonna be in shit. All right, Ice Cube, legend. Already legend. Like, he got some of the most legendary songs in hip hop. Been in one of the most legendary hip hop groups. What you gonna say? Like, come on, man. One of the most legendary diss tracks ever. Like, no Vaseline. Come on, man. He gotta be a legend. Ain't no. Psh. Moving on with that. Tupac, legend, of course. Probably one of the most impactful rappers ever. One of the most. What can I say? One of the most. He shook shit up. I'm just saying, he shook shit up. He had a lot of shit going on, but his music was very, very powerful. Probably one of the most powerful rappers as far as lyrics. And I felt like, of course, he had two sides, but he was very poetic in his music. He wasn't like a super lyricist, but he was very poetic and impactful in his words. So at that point, it was kind of like, because you know they kind of say Biggie is more lyrical, wordplay. Tupac was more straightforward, but you know, very impactful and poetic with his words. So I definitely respect Tupac, legend, absolutely. KSI, shit. Moving on. Chance the Rapper. I love Chance the Rapper. Acid Rap is basically one of, I think I got Acid Rap somewhere on it. Oh, it's up there somewhere. But I got Acid Rap on my wall. Acid Rap is really dope. But at the same time, I don't know, man. He had a good run. He kind of fell off a little bit, but he had a good run. He is a good rapper, though. You know what? I'm gonna put him as amazing. He has a very distinct sound that I don't think anybody has really been able to replicate other than probably Vic Mensa or his brother. But he's amazing. He's a good artist. DMX, legend. Come on, man. The grittiest, man. The dog. DMX. Ain't nobody like DMX. Rest in peace. Nobody has been like DMX. Nobody can be like DMX. DMX had a great run in his time, and you know what? Legend. Legend. Absolutely. Cameron. He's decent. I don't even really know what to say about Cameron. Like, he had a lot of style. He had a lot of charisma. I think that brought him further than his actual music, but his music was dope too. He had a very special style. Damn, should I put him as great? I'm gonna go ahead and put him as great. I think he had a little bit more impact in the culture than Jim Jones. Had a little bit more impact. Rick Ross, boss. He's a dope rapper. He's a very dope rapper. Should I put him as great or amazing? I don't know. I think Rick Ross's music production, takes him further than he probably should with his lyrics. But even when he features on other artists, he usually kills it. He came off. He started kind of iffy. Like, he made that. Of course, he made the Hustlin' song. I can't even fucking remember the song like that. I'm gonna just put him as great. He's a good rapper. Lil Yachty. I think Lil Yachty is a little bit underrated. I think he knows what he's doing as far as music. I wouldn't call him the best rapper, but I'll put him as decent average. He's one of those people in his generation that kind kind of made it out of that generation of rap. There's a lot of rappers that did not make it out of that generation, but I think he's still doing his thing. With his single with J. Cole, it was alright. He was trying. He was trying. But I think he really knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna put him as decent average. ASAP Rocky. Okay, ASAP Rocky up here. No, I don't. But he's dope. At long last, ASAP is probably one of my favorite albums too. I don't think he get enough credit for his lyricism. I think he's a great artist. I'm gonna put him as amazing. All right. Designer. Ooh, pretty bad. Ooh. He's one of those rappers who is not lyrically inept, but he plays with sounds with his words. So he plays with sounds like his instrumental stuff, but at the same time, he just don't make great music. He don't. Like, I still don't understand. I feel like Timmy Turner could have been so much better than what he put out. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking with how the instrumental and his I don't know. Anyways, Wiz Khalifa. Now, Wiz Khalifa is probably a lot higher in other people's lists, but honestly, I just don't know a lot of Wiz Khalifa. What I have heard though, he is dope. I do like a couple of his feature on Catalytica with Big Crit is very dope. With Mind Control. So, damn, I'm putting him as decent. I think he's a good rapper though. He definitely has his own style, which is great. I do prioritize very unique style. So, and see, what I'm kind of doing is comparing, like, if I want to put him as great, I'm like, dude, does he belong with people like Nipsey Hussle, Joe Budden, Rick Ross, XXX? Like, not really. I think he more belongs with the Fat Joes, the Jim Jones, the Lil Yachty. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep him there. Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino is a really good rapper, but I think he is a much better artist in general. Like, just in general, he's a much better artist. I'm gonna put him as great just because the time he did take rap seriously, he was doing rap really well, but he also had some songs that were very cringy. Campfire was a good album. Because the Internet was a good album. And then he had very great, amazing songs, but I wouldn't consider it rap. So I think I'm gonna just put him as great. I wouldn't be crazy if someone put him in amazing, but at the end of the day, he's great. Joyner Lucas. Oh boy. Really good rapper. Kind of corny though. I'm really not into the super political stuff. When he was doing the kind of the introspective rap, like choosing sides and like not choosing sides, but like showing both sides of things, I think people loved it, and then he started going crazy with it. It was like, all right, Joyner, enough. He has a really good album, which is like a phone number. I'm not gonna try to remember that name of that album, but it's a phone number. I won't put him at mediocre. I'll put him at decent. Even though he is a really good rapper, I just wish he would make better music. I don't know. Logan Paul, shit. Moving on. Roddy Ricch. That man got like one or two good songs. I don't even want to put it as a couple good songs, cause I really only know The Box. And after you hear that a couple of times, you kind of get tired of it. So I'm gonna put pretty bad. Pitbull, is he really considered? He kind of transitioned. I won't put him as pretty bad. Mediocre at best. Nicki Minaj. I want to put her at legend so bad because she is one. Let me see how much music I got of Nicki Minaj. Let me see. And see, I really like her Queen album, but that's about it. Ah, man. People might be a little mad at me, but I'm going to just put her at great. That's all. She's great. Dave East. I don't know him that well. I don't know that many of his music. Biggie Smalls is a legend, of course. I love a lot of his music. I lean towards Tupac, but at the end of the day, it's not a competition between them two. That's kind of played out. But he is, like I said before, he is like the major lyricist. Like, I don't think a lot of people can top his bars. He had a lot of questionable bars too, but he is a legend. He even got the crown on the picture. All right, he's a legend. He's a king. All right, moving on. Drake. Now, a lot of people say I'm not a big fan of Drake, and I'm probably not, but he is a legend. Like, no one can, he's like the biggest rap star right now, and he's been in the rap game for a while. And he has a lot of great music too. Like, I may not be a fan of a lot of his singy, catering to the women type. Not catering, but pandering. Yeah, pandering to women, or pandering to different cultures and stuff like that. I really do think he's like a weird reverse culture. He just jumps in a lot of different cultures. But the thing is, he usually does those cultures well, so people don't really say much, because it's not like he's disrespecting cultures, but he just jumps around different cultures a lot. But at the end of the day, he is still a legend. All right. Ludacris. I love Ludacris. He probably deserves to be an amazing, but I kind of want to put him in legend. Release Therapy was a great album. A lot of his albums was great. Back for the First Time, The Red Light District, Word of Mouth, Release Therapy, Theater of the Mind. Yeah, he's a legend. I love most of his music. Because he didn't went into the movies and everything, he getting his bag, but he's kind of seen differently in hip hop. But man, at one point that man was killing it. Some of the best music videos to date. Don't play with Ludacris. He is a legend. All right. Cardi B is definitely dope. I think she's one of my favorite female rappers when she actually raps, because I don't think she does as much music as she probably should, because she got a lot going on in her personal life probably. But I don't know, I'm not judging her. She's a great though. Bones, I don't know him. Puya, I don't know him. Suicide Boys, I kind of just started getting into Suicide Boys. They definitely seem like the kings of horrorcore. I think they're really dope. I'm gonna put them in great. They're creepy, but they're dope. Hobson. He a cornball. I'm sorry. He can rap, but he corny. Wale is another poet. I think man, if he went into spoken word, he would kill the game. But music, a lot of people love his music. I never really got into Wale like that. I'm sorry. I just never. He can rap though, so I'm gonna put him as decent. I didn't say I would, but I'm kind of moving to where I want to. So, Vic Mensa. I liked a couple of his songs. I don't know the rest of his shit a lot. Mediocre at best. He kind of cornball too. What you want me to say? Eminem, legend. Not one of the only, but he kind of matches Tupac in as far as shaking the game up, rattling people, just putting energy in the game. You know what I'm saying? And he's a great rapper. I think some of the things he say now is kind of all right, you thought about that a little too hard. You trying too hard. He comes off as a try hard, but can't nobody rap like him though. Not saying he's the best rapper, but he's definitely one of the best lyricists. So I'm gonna put him as a legend, of course. Pusha T. Pusha T is really dope. I couldn't tell you a lot of his music. I think one of my best songs from him is Nostalgia with Kendrick Lamar, but that's because Kendrick Lamar is in it. Like, I'm gonna put him as great. I have a lot of people in great. I'm gonna put him in great. Now, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is one of the best producers alive, of course. As a rapper, though, I wouldn't put him at. Well, because he was in NWA, he's legendary in that case. But as a rapper, just off the base of NWA, I would have to put him at legend. Sorry, I would have to put him at legend. I don't think he's a great rapper. I don't even think he wrote a lot of his rhymes, to be honest. But he's a legend. Travis Scott. Damn, this looks long. I'm getting tired.
I want it to be over and done with. I do. I'm tired, boss.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott is great. I think he's a little more than decent average, but he is great. Not amazing. I think he's amazing. He's a great artist. He don't really do a lot of the rap shit though either, but he's a great artist. I'm gonna put him as great. Astroworld was a dope album. Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight had some good songs in there too. Killer Mike. Killer Mike is like a underrated legend. I won't put him as legend, but I'm gonna put him as amazing. He is a really dope artist, a really dope rapper, and he's been surviving in the game for a while. So I'm gonna put him as amazing, definitely. Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is a really dope rapper. I don't listen to a lot of him, but I definitely respect a lot of his music. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in great. Y'all see me going a little faster because I'm tired. LP. I know he's with Run the Jewels with Killer Mike, but I don't know a lot. I really don't know a lot about him. Honestly, I'm gonna put don't know. No, I know he can spit, but I don't know a lot about him in general to like make a judgment on him. So Snoop Dogg, legend, absolutely. What? I don't even need to talk about how he's a legend. All right, moving on. T.I., legend to me, King of the South. I love this King album. I love this Paper Trail album. I like some of his newer music too, but he was really killing it when he was starting up. He was killing it. He had a lot in the game. I think he gave a lot to the industry, so definitely legend. Nelly. He gave a lot to the game as well. He definitely had a unique sound. As a rapper though, I think he was more like a pop rapper, you know what I'm saying? But he was still great at the same time, so I'm gonna put him as great. Jeezy. Boy, Jeezy. I'm gonna put him as amazing. He wasn't like a big lyricist, but he was definitely the dope boy. The dope boy of music, man. The most banging music, man. Like, if you want to put on some bass, man, put his shit on for sure. I'm gonna put him as amazing for sure. He's done a lot for the game, for sure. Ghostface Killah. Ghostface Killah is an amazing lyricist. Alright? That's it. He's just an amazing lyricist. And Wu-Tang Clan, man, you can't beat Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan is legendary, but just Ghostface Killah alone, I'm gonna put him as amazing. Nas. Nas is definitely a legend, but for me, man, I gotta put some more people in amazing. He's amazing. Alright? Crip, I don't know that nigga. J. Cole has become, I don't know if I want to put him as legendary. Actually, because he is top 3. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. I know Ice on the Joe Budden podcast did say something like Drake is the biggest star, J. Cole is the best rapper, and Kendrick is the best artist of this time. So you already know I'm putting Kendrick Lamar, legend too. Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper. Like every single album he has is bangers. So like he's a legend. I don't care what y'all say. He's a legend in my eyes. So that's one of my favorite rappers. So that Kendrick Lamar definitely legend. Okay. Put them three right there. They belong together. All right. Lil Pump. Shit. NF. Pretty bad. I don't know that nigga. Tech 9 is great. He's definitely an underground legend. But I wouldn't say he's a legend in my eyes. I would say he's great though. Very dope rapper. Twista, great. Tyler the Creator is amazing. I don't care what y'all say. He's a great artist. I think he has one of the best musical transitions, like character-wise, as far as what he started off as in music to now where he is. His growth has been tremendous, and I'll definitely give him his points for that. So I would put amazing. I've been following him since the golf winning days and all that other shit. So since Goblin and all that shit, he was a little creepy at first and a little bit like I don't know, but he was dope, and he's even doper now, just in a much better way. I think he's learned a lot of music theory and he's caught his style in a way. So I think he deserves to be an amazing for sure. Big Sean, dope rapper, still a little corny sometimes. I'm gonna put him as great still, cause he's still a great artist, great rapper. He just be corny sometimes. I can't put him as decent or average, cause he's really not average. So Earl Sweatshirt. Earl Sweatshirt is definitely not average either. He is great. He's a very dope lyricist. It's just I don't know what he's doing with his music. The music that I've heard lately is like, okay, I don't know what the hell this is, but he's definitely a good lyricist. Missy Elliott is a legend. Made some of the best bangers in the hip hop entertainment industry. So how can I not put her as a legend for sure? Definitely repping it for the girls for sure. Andre 3000, legendary. If not just for Outkast, but just for the lyrics, what he's giving to hip hop, his features, man, his intellect as far as music. We not gonna talk about his Win solo album, but as far as rap goes, legendary. All right. Common Sense, very dope rapper, but I'm gonna just put him as great. I like a lot of his old neo soul type rapping type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know so far as putting him as amazing though, but he is a very, very, very dope rapper. So I'm putting him as one of great. I have a lot of people in great. LL Cool J. He was a legend before my time, but that's not my time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him as great. He is a dope rapper. Master P. He's done a lot for the industry. As a rapper though, his music is definitely dope. I'm putting him as decent average. I think his overall sound, the type of sound that he gave to the industry was great, but him himself was just decent average. Scarface, legend. Houston legend, absolutely. Gucci Mane, damn. Gucci Mane is a legend. He's not a great rapper, but he's a legend. I gotta put him in legendary. As far as the greatest rappers of all time, I'm not just talking about lyrics. Of course, lyrics is very important, but his impact in the industry has been colossal. So he's definitely a legend. Lil Peep. Not gonna lie, I'm sorry. Pretty bad. Damn, that's all of them? That's a lot of niggas. And some non-niggas. But definitely, I got a large legend base. Most of these kids, I gotta put them in legend. These people are amazing as well. There's a lot of people in great. I think this list makes sense. There's a lot of people in decent. Not too many people in mediocre at best. I wouldn't, if you move some of them up, I wouldn't hate on that. I think the couple of good songs make sense. Pretty Bad makes sense. I can see someone in a newer generation moving up. Playboy Cardi. Shit. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Don't Know. I wish I knew some of them a little. Some of them I don't care about. I wish I knew more Coolio. I wish I knew more Dave East, G-Rap, and Everlast. The rest of them I don't give a shit about. But anyway, dang, that was loud. Thanks for listening and watching, and I will be coming back with more tier lists. This was a long one, but thank you for sticking with me if you made it this long. And this has been Breezy LN. I'm out. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Peace.